Well, hello there, Jessica. What is going on today? What do you have to tell us? Silence says everything, I guess, eh? Well, it looks like Jessie's hooked up to the Photon Genie today. She's getting her her daily dose of ozone and electromedicine, and she's in a lot of pain today. Pain level between 1 and 10, Jessie?
28.
28 on a scale of 1 to 10. So Jessie's hurting a little bit. She's got some pain in her back and neck, and pretty much her whole spine is pretty much a complete kind of mess right now, unfortunately. And she's ozonating herself, trying to hopefully, get a little bit of relief from this pain for a while. Right, Jessie? Do you have anything else that you would like to say?
No.
No? Well, tell us what's on your mind right now.
There's nothing on my mind except for pain.
Pain is the only reality?
Pain is the only reality right now.
What's the antidote?
Anti-pain.
Anti-pain?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you describe that?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
We talked about the opposite of a cat being an anti-cat, so now you're talking about the opposite of pain being anti-pain. So I'm interested in hearing what your...
This is not the kind of video I wanted. I just wanted a bit of the video so I can post it for the video.
Okay, fine. Any last thoughts? Any last words?
No.
None at all?
Mm-mm.
Are we gonna get through this?
We always do. Hi guys, Jessica here from the Healing Hands Duo. I just wanted to touch base with all of you guys and say thank you to those of you who reached out to me and asked me how I was doing. I did recently, I've been posting a lot about recently going through quite an extensive Crohn's colitis flare, and it did last for about a month. However, when I posted my last video, which was about 2 weeks ago now, but I filmed it about 3 weeks ago, I have been doing a lot better. I decided, and I had mentioned this before, that I took time away from social media, and I just decided to relax and sleep when I needed to sleep, and I started back onto a more healthy routine. Unfortunately, when I decided to start up my business, I had let a lot of that go, and there was a lot of other stuff going on with me too, which is what I kind of mentioned in my last post that I did on Instagram. I just wanted to let a lot of people know that it's not about the machines, that the machines don't work, or that the energy light, that our energy balancing light studio, all the stuff that we do and carry there doesn't work. And it wasn't necessarily about the diets or the things that we've mentioned on our channel. All of that stuff works, and just to prove that it does, once I got back into doing, we live on a flight path pretty much, so we've got planes that go. Let that pass, let that pass. Come on. I'm trying to film a video here. Sorry, I'm spending time outside because it's beautiful and it's finally hot outside, thank God. But like I said, it's not about all the things that we have been basically preaching on our channel. All that stuff does really work, and to just kind of prove, honestly, another one. Okay, I'm just gonna try and talk through it. And to just kind of prove that that stuff does work is that I kind of went back and I adhered strictly to a strict kind of an SCD Paleolithic diet. Sorry, not just an paleo diet. It's called a Paleolithic RX diet, which we've talked about before on our channel. So I started getting back into that. Unfortunately, I couldn't even eat that because I did get quite bad again, where I was going to the bathroom like 12 times a day. So I did have to eat what's called a brat diet, which is bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast, which unfortunately is difficult for me to do because I don't eat those things regularly. But when you are having that much diarrhea, I have to stick to something that is very low residue. So usually I'll start with that for a couple of days, and then I'll move into going into a low residue diet, and then I'll go back into things like the intro diet to the SCD diet, as well as eating like and doing and performing some of the things that you would do with the Epipaleo RX diet, which obviously involves a lot more than just diet. As you could tell from my last video, it's not just about nutrition. Optimal health requires quite a bit of different things, and a lot of that has to do with getting your circadian biology back into check, obviously dealing with any type of emotional trauma that you're dealing with, or any type of deep-seated, any like self-deprecating thoughts. And unfortunately, that is something that I wanted to talk about today, because I want to be completely honest with all of you. And I had said in my last post that I had actually not been doing anything, that I had been preaching on my channel for probably about 5 or 6 months, because once we got the business up and running, there was just a lot of stress that went along with getting that set up, and trying to get people here and trying to get our name out there, as well as Kevin had lost his job at around the same time, which was something that we were not expecting. I've been having other family issues and things that had been kind of getting under my skin, as well as various other things. So this is the thing that I have a very difficult time talking about to anybody or online. And the thing is, I fell into a bit of a deeper state of anxiety and stress and depression. And so this is something that I think people need to understand, that honestly, stress and depression and experiencing anxiety and worry on a daily basis will just rip your health apart, regardless of what you do. You can do all the treatments that you want in the world. You can have all the equipment available to you. You can eat a well-balanced diet, and none of that will matter if you don't take care of you on a mental or spiritual level. And so for me, that was what really happened with me. For the last 6 months, I had been struggling with really questioning everything that I've decided to do here on not only Instagram, but Facebook, this business, and YouTube, and getting myself out there. I had been feeling very lonely because I hadn't gotten out and I hadn't seen friends in a very long time, and I was having, like I said, I was having issues amongst people in my family, and these things are all things that will weigh on you. I guess I've been questioning my own belief systems and questioning myself and what I've kind of gotten myself into here on the internet and with this business. Like, again, I'm very passionate about health and wellness, and I've seen what Kevin and I have been able to do to reverse our illnesses, and I just really wanted to share that with the world. And I guess when things were a little slow, when things first took off, things were slow. And again, I didn't expect that this to go very quickly, because I know what Kevin and I are into is very taboo for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't understand electromedicine or energy medicine, or a lot of people haven't put that connection together, that, you know, health does require a lot more than just nutrition, or going to your doctor and taking a medication, or taking this supplement or that supplement, or changing your diet. And I know sometimes people kind of look at us sideways, and I know I've even had this amongst my own family and friends. A lot of people look at us and they're very skeptical of the machines that we've got here and the business that we're running. And I think it's just because this is so new, especially to Ontario and where we're from. I think a lot of people are getting into stuff like this, like Rife and ozone and hyperbaric chambers and cryosaunas and all that stuff, especially if you're in the Lyme community. And I just had let a lot of that stuff get under my skin, and that's really why I got sick, and why I needed to take some time away to kind of rethink everything and to kind of get my head on straight and talk to people about what I was feeling, and of course get back into a proper self-care routine, which is what I posted in my last video. And again, all of that stuff has worked amazingly for me. Like I said, I took it very seriously and spent 2 to 3 weeks just working on myself, doing all the stuff that I said in my last video. I actually even incorporated some other things to help me with digestion, like digestive enzymes, and eating a ton of fermented foods. Kevin and I started getting back into fermenting again a couple of weeks ago, so I've been doing the fermented sauerkraut, my own homemade yogurt, as well as doing a coconut kefir water, which you only take a teaspoon of it. It's more so a probiotic supplement that I'm taking right now. And people, I'm feeling great. I had lost 17 pounds and I was going to the bathroom 12 times a day. I am back, completely back to normal with going to the washroom, thank God. Normal, healthy stools, which I know is gross to talk about, but when you have Crohn's, colitis, or ulcerative colitis, these things are no longer taboo to you, because that's predominantly what our whole life is about, is the bathroom and talking about that kind of stuff. And I'm just feeling awesome, and I've already put on 6 or 7 pounds, so I have about 10 pounds that I have to put on, and to be honest, those 10 pounds were not something that I really wanted to find again anyway. But like I said, a lot of my joint pain has subsided within a matter of 2 to 3 weeks of continuously getting into our machines and using the Genius and the Genie every day, and doing meditation and working through some of my mental and emotional issues that I'm having right now. And of course, eating properly again and cooking all of our meals from scratch, getting outside, being in the sun, grounding in my beautiful garden, which I will maybe turn the camera around here and show you guys what I've kind of been up to. I'm very proud of my garden. Unfortunately, my backyard does look pretty good, but I don't have everything uncovered and out, so it doesn't look quite as nice right now when I have everything out, like all the cushions and stuff. Anyway, just wanted to put this out there, say thank you to all of you who have reached out to me and wished me well while I wasn't feeling well, and for those of you who have helped, get other things to me that I needed at the time, or just if you guys were a listening ear, thank you so much. I do appreciate all of you guys, and I just wanted to say I hope you are all doing well and wish you guys all an amazing day. All right, guys, enjoy your day. Bye.